My intentions were not to come in and bully a small business. That was not it. I walked in, was so triggered that I left without Froyo.
Hello lads, appreciate you dropping by for a couple of minutes. Today we're taking a look at a celebrity Karen. This Karen is also known as Demi Lovato. She's an actor, singer from the Disney Channel. She got big mad cause she didn't get a Froyo. Yes, she made a rant on Instagram over frozen yogurt. She posted on her Instagram story, finding it really hard to order Froyo from the Big Chill official when you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies, other diet foods before you get to the counter. Do better, please. In response to this, the company simply said, we carry items for diabetics, celiac disease, vegans, and of course have many indulgent items as well. I think this is a very good explanation for this. Demi Lovato is so self-absorbed and tries so hard to be woke that she doesn't even think about anyone else, even though she pretends like she's saving the world like Captain Planet or some shit.
I am Captain Planet.
Yes, Demi Lovato, people with medical conditions would also like to enjoy similar treats as you. At this point, anyone, especially a celebrity with 100 million followers, would understand why the store has non-sugar items. They would apologize and delete their story right there. But no, Demi Karen Lovato now doubled down and didn't acknowledge the fact that she totally f***ed up here. The store even reached out to her in DMs saying, we're not diet vultures. We cater to all of our customers' needs for the past 36 years. We're sorry you found this offensive. Instead of admitting she was in the wrong and jumped to conclusions, she responded with, not just that, your service was terrible, so rude. The whole experience was triggering and awful. You can carry things for other people while also caring for another percentage of your customers who struggle daily just to even step a foot in your store. And she rants on like a full-blown Karen from here. Feel free to pause and read the rest of her message. Also keep in mind she said your service was terrible, so rude. This will come up again later on. Somehow, Demi Lovato actually manages to be even worse than a Karen. Karen would call her manager and demand an explanation right there and then. Demi, on the other hand, didn't bother to ask the staff as to why there are non-sugar items. Demi went straight to social media, made up her own narrative, and tried to destroy the store's reputation. She has 100 million followers. That could cause serious damage to the store, like false bad reviews, unwanted hate comments on their social media from Demi Lovato fans. This didn't go down too well though, because a lot of people started calling her out for her bullshit. She decided to make an apology video. This is the most non-apology apology video.
I will do whatever I can to work with this Froyo shop if they want to help align the messaging so where I feel safe going in there and I can eat the Froyo that
She opens by saying she'll work with the shop to align the messaging. Somehow she manages to make this about herself too. The Froyo shop has been around for about 36 years and hasn't had a messaging problem until a self-absorbed moron walked into their shop and made a rant on Instagram. I'm not sure what she wants the shop to do in regards to this. Does she want the non-sugar items to say for diabetics only or something like that, or like for vegans only? This sounds like it would just make people feel excluded or singled out. One diabetic cookie please. I have to say this so Demi Lovato can feel safe in a Froyo shop.
Because I want to make LA and this whole country a safer, and this whole world a safer environment.
The world will be a safer environment if you would keep your dumbass rants to yourself. All you've done is fuel anger and hate in your fans towards a small business. That's it.
People with eating disorders should be able to go in and feel safe wherever they go to eat. That's all I'm asking. Literally all.
Yes, and people with underlying health conditions would also like to feel safe buying their non-sugar items without being judged or even completely ignored by self-absorbed assholes like you, Demi.
I don't always get this right. I speak my mind, unopinionated, and then sometimes I get labeled as problematic.
You could have spoken your mind to the staff and the situation would have ended right there. But you were dying for online points. You were starved for the Instagram pat on the back, which is why you spoke your mind with zero research into the topic.
I just want to help continue to make this world a better place. And if it upsets some people, I'm so sorry. And I will listen and try to understand and how I can better be of support to all communities, not just people with eating disorders, but of all communities. And
no, please Demi, leave the other communities alone. They're doing just fine without you. Personally, I would not want someone like Demi Karen Lovato to represent me or spread false bullshit under the guise of helping me, just to destroy a brand for online clout.
My intentions were not to come in and bully a small business. That was not it. I walked in, was so triggered that I left without Froyo, and it made me really sad. And that's all it was.
Here's the part that confused me a little bit. She says she walked in and she felt so triggered that she left without Froyo. Now I remember you saying the service was terrible and so rude. So how was the service terrible and rude if you didn't even interact with them and you just left the store? This is where you can see another example of her making up a narrative and bullshit so she could double down in her response to the Froyo shop. She didn't know how to respond to the store's answer about the vegans and diabetics, so she made up a lie that the service was also awful.
It's never coming out of a place of hate. It's always coming out of a place of love and trying to lift people up. So
if you have good intentions and want to do good things, you would speak to the store owner or staff members and understand their reasoning, then explain to them how they could possibly work on making a change, and not by going on Instagram making a passive-aggressive story, tagging the store for your 100 million fans to go and attack.
Being a celebrity is exhausting sometimes. So today, I'm gonna get off my phone.
Yes, Demi, being a millionaire celebrity sounds very exhausting in these times, especially when you don't get your favorite Froyo and try to destroy a store over it. You're so quirky, Demi. When you have such a huge following, you do have to take that into account when responding to businesses and understand the backlash the business will receive from your fan base, especially when you haven't done your basic research and spread lies about a business. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you found this video somewhat interesting, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. It's been your boy KG, and I'll see you on the next one.